Hi, I'm Kathleen Taylor. I'm the program coordinator and marketing coordinator for the Nevada Women's Business Center.
Hi, my name is Leanna Jenkins, and I'm the Executive Director at Nevada Business Opportunity Fund and the Nevada Women's Business Center.
So, Leanna, what are some things that a person should do when they want to approach a lender for a business loan?
Well, that's a great question. When someone is applying for a business loan, and this is whether you're applying with an alternative lender or whether you're applying with a traditional lender, like a bank or a credit union, you want to make sure, first of all, have an idea of what your credit is. Your credit's going to be pulled, you're going to be asked questions about it, so have an idea of what your credit is. Know what's on there. You're going to want to be able to clearly explain to the lender how much money you need and how that money is going to be used. I always tell people, kind of have your pie in the sky dream of, boy, if I had all the money I could get in the world, this is what I would do. But then also kind of bring it down to a more realistic, this is the minimum I can get by with. But make sure that when you're looking at money, you know how much money you need so that you don't take less than that. The problem, of course, is you don't want to take on debt without being able to generate the income necessary in order to pay that debt back. So knowing your numbers is extremely important. You're going to need the last couple years of tax returns, and they are going to look at your personal tax returns. You're going to need business tax returns as well if you've been in business for a while. They're going to want to see if you have any outside income. We're going to take a look at paycheck stubs. We're going to look at bank statements. So very traditional things that you're going to be looked for and asked for when you're applying for a business loan. One of the things that I think is so important is if you do come to the Nevada Women's Business Center, we're able to look over the package that you would potentially be providing the lender to make sure that everything is in line before you go. It kind of goes back to what we were taught as children. You have one chance to make a good first impression.
Yes.
And so you want to make sure before an underwriter sees your loan package that it has been reviewed to make sure that everything is in there. And if there are things in there that need to be explained, let's get those explained before you just provide them to an underwriter.
And what if someone unfortunately is declined for a business loan? What are the options that they have?
Well, I like to always say, especially at Nevada Business Opportunity Fund, we don't say no, we say not now. And so, so I don't want to ever tell anybody no, but they may not be able to qualify at this time. Especially if you're told no by a bank, they're going to give you a reason why. Maybe you have excessive debt obligations, maybe there's some credit challenges, maybe your company just hasn't been in business quite long enough. So we work with you on whatever those no's are to try to help overcome that and turn that into a yes. If you need money today and they're saying, well gosh, but your company has to be in business 2 years and you're just starting, there are alternative lenders like Nevada Business Opportunity Fund where we can assist you in getting your loan through. You're going to pay a slightly higher interest rate than you would a traditional bank, but there's never a prepayment penalty on all of our loans. And of course, the beauty of that is once you've been in business those 2 years, refinance out of our loan, get into a loan with a slightly better interest rate, and that way you're able to improve the cash flow of your business as you continue to grow.
Just real briefly, would you like to share a success story of a client that came to us to get some financial counseling and assistance?
Absolutely. I'm thinking one of our clients in particular, she had been applying for different business loans. She actually worked at a bank and was turned down by her bank for a business loan. They just couldn't see her vision, and she came to Nevada Women's Business Center feeling pretty forlorn and kind of kicked in the pants a few times. And I loved what she wanted to do, and we were able to get her the financing. And from that financing, she continued to grow her business over the next few years. She opened a second location, and now she's continuing to grow that business. Now she's expanded into a third business and
amazing
stuff. So we were able to get her a loan for the first business, the second business. By the time she opened up the third business, she was able to go out and get traditional funding, which is something that we always work with people. We want to be your resource for life, where you come to us for the business education, the training, but we don't want to be your lender for life. We want to be your lender until you can go out and get a more traditional loan, a small business loan with a better interest rate, and that will improve your company's cash flow immediately.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing that, Leanna. It's
Thank you so
wonderful.
much, Catherine.